Good morning. I am going to be busy, so if you have like questions, ask. I just wanted to. Today I'm going to be making a balloon bouquet. It's for my niece. This is a last minute gift for last minute.
We did hear this.
Party. So I'm trying to put everything together in less than 2 hours, hopefully. And whatever I come up with is whatever I come up with. Hopefully, and whatever. I got this design inspiration. I use AI to help. So we're gonna do something similar like this. Not too much because I'm looking at time, but I got most of my materials and everything done. I think we just found out like Wednesday or Tuesday about a brunch. So I wanted to come up real quick, see what I can do. Can you push this back a little bit? Because for YouTube, it's in TikTok, you can see too much about it. Okay. Good morning. I'll be looking at far as the chats right now. I'm doing a balloon bouquet and this is a last minute gift request for my niece. They're throwing a party, a brunch, and I wanted to make something real quick, so I want to see if I can able to do it. So I'm going to do as much as I can. So I said I would come on live and just do it. So I'm not going to be doing too much talking. I'll look up if somebody has questions. I'll answer it. But good morning. So at least you guys can see the process. Because right now I'm working with my base. So guys, one of the things is for crafting, I use the help with inspiration, AI to help a lot with the design. So we just were told about this event, I think even Tuesday. And I said, let me come up with something. So I had AI design it. So a couple things, even with my images, I'm doing a Chanel theme, black and white and silver. And I have to move quick because I don't have too much time. I just made a box. I just covered it, and this is a metallic cardstock. And this is an 8.5 box. I was going to do this, but it's too big. There's something I can't catch. And put that in here. So, I got my boho balloons. I haven't worked with balloons in a moment, so make sure I got mine. Good morning. I don't have too much energy for these things. Just gotta stretch these out. How long is that? Okay. I have so many items that are going in this thing, so I have stuff in stations. I don't want to have to turn up my thing. Oh man. I hope I even made some You know, all this was done with AI. Put her name and her age, the bottle. So I'm going to have some floral picks. So one of my Cricuts was not picking up the sensor marks. I don't have time for that. I just move on and switch to another machine. Oh no, this got an effect. That's not good. Okay, this how the manufacturer sent it. Got a dip in here. Well, I'm gonna fill this up. I'm not gonna worry about that. There's nothing too much I can do. These came out real cute. And this I did these on a mat. So I'm gonna put this in. This is sort of making me mad. All of these have a dip in it. Let's see if I can get it out. When you're working with these, make sure you stretch them. Because you can put like stuffed animals, baby clothes in here, things like that. That's what we use those for. So. I gotta find my feathers. I'm looking for my feathers. I'm going to stuff this with feathers. I usually have like workstations, so I got the balloons over on one side and feathers. And I went with the feathers and flowers. And this is what slows you down. Stuff that's right in your face. I need one of these. These are the 360s. Should have put something else so that. Real tight. I have a feather in here. sort of like this feather sticking up in there. I got a feather sticking up in there, but we don't have time. What's it there? Because we are on a schedule. So hopefully that stays. I'm not feeling this Orby. It's a little dusty. This is just an alcohol swab or something. There you go. It's perfect. This is just like an alcohol, like little wipes. I have them like in packs of 200. You can get them. I clean my glasses, clean stuff. This was a little. This is what happens sometimes when you don't purchase things like from a balloon distributor. And like I said, due to time. So when you get certain things like from Amazon, the product is not as good. As you saw, it was a dip in the balloon. So I'm just trying to clean it up so it can be clear as possible. Because it's supposed to be like crystal clear. So these alcohol wipes will help. But even inside, so I had these because I was just using, when I came up with this idea, I wanted, since it was like last minute, use as much as I had. So this was the only time I used this company, and I've had these for a while. So I would never even use them. But these are the Bobo balloons. So sometimes when you get a defective product, you just got to keep moving. Work with what you have. This is for a family, so they'll be appreciative. And I can't get even on here, so this is the best I can do. I want it because I'm going to put their name on here. But this got clear. So we can put this aside. And I may need this. I got to see how the air works on it before I put it away. But hopefully we should be good. Uh-oh. I do need this. You're in my way. And let me get my measuring tape. So yeah, I even cut out the bottles too here in the clear. So we're gonna have like the Chanel, the both. So if anybody have any questions, this is working on, I'm gonna say, working on the fly, just like anything else. Now, I didn't have any glitter. I'm not a fan of this, but I had to run to Michael's and get it. It's always pretty, but hopefully it'll work. We work well today. That's what I hope. Hello. You know, sometimes working with materials that are pretty, they are some of the hardest ones to work with. So this is what I'm going to do, the cutout. It's a shimmery and the vinyl. But it has that metallic backing. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Good thing I know Cricut. I can't even see what I'm doing, but I know where it's at, everything, so I'm doing it. So this is definitely, we are working on the fly. But I trust the process. And this is where you need multiple machines moving around and going. Where is this? This came out so cute. Look at that. This came out so cute. This is gonna be cute. Put all this together. So. I just did like 40, so they came out so cute. Now, of course, I can't find my wireless mouse, so I'm using two. Cause look, we just moving. I don't have time for all this. Like I said last night, I was getting up, designing this, and whatever I make, we're going to get as close as possible to this. But you know what? AI helped me. So we're basically seeing how it works. Now, this is somebody that's on, I'm short time for this. So we have to move like a symphony on here. So we have to move. So. This is where, as far as like mini machines, this comes into play. But if I had more time, I mean, I definitely know I could execute everything on here. So. I can't even see this. Dang. Nope. The Make Market is more sparkly than the Cricut one. And there's another brand. I have to get another. And as usual, it did not cut it out all the way through. I've had that issue before with this brand. Like I said, sometimes stuff that's really, really pretty is hard to cut out some of the things. And I always get drawn to it. Plus, it doesn't really work well. But anyway, we're going to make it work. I'm going to go on to something else. Why, that's not doing it. So I got my base, and this is pretty heavy because this is an 8.5 by 8.5, And I made it into a metallic cardstock box. So we're going to get from there. I think these little perfume bottles, they came out really, really cute. So now we got a white perfume bottle. Everything here, the name. And guys, this is all done by AI. So I'll be, if you're going to join the webinar next week on January 28th, just showing you how to do this. I don't have too much time this morning, so this is where I teach AI for crafting. So we're going to be making our balloon bouquet. We're inspired by a design that AI created. But not only that, I was like, okay, create me all this stuff. Now, you physically still have to put everything together. Now, also, if you grab my AI for Crafters ebook, it's in the link above. That helps you too. It has prompts and stuff like that in there. And that's even like with digital paper, where to go, what AI tools I use, because it's so many on here. But this is really cool. So, I mean, I used a prompt. It gave me what I wanted and the colors that I wanted. And it spelled the person's name and their age. And I'm done. And I just remove the background, upload it into your cutting machine, or you can just Canva, however, if you're going to hand cut this. Not me. But make sure here before I do this here. It's on this side. And you just go. Because like I said, this was a last minute request. I'm going to do the best Auntie can do. And we're going to see if we can get this done. Because this is my husband's side of the family. And when they say 12, they do start on 12. That's always something. And sometimes you just have to go to a better blade. So I'm going to change the blade out on this and see. I'm testing something. I'm going to see if this works. I tell you, I said I was coming. I think I have something to work. And when you looked at it, like, no, it didn't work. And that's the case here. Mm-hmm. Because I had this feather in here and I was not about to let my air out because like I said this morning we are on a time crunch. So my bottom of my bobo is too thick. So I had to take my 360 and wrap it around more. Now, I'm not a balloon artist. I'm a party crafter, but I have done this. And then also for gifts, I love crafting. So same thing here. And I like this base. This is more sturdy, but I definitely know you use the 360s on the bottom. These things are good. Nobody's going to see this bottom part. It's all about structure. It's all about security, you know, making sure things are down. I'll put some balloon dots and stuff down here to hear that too. There we go. So we're getting there. That didn't work. Now, I'm gonna show you guys what I did. Because I hate working with it. I didn't have time to order the paper that I like, but I wanted glitter. It cut it out, so I should know better. I should not even have put the setting to glitter. That was just stupid. I thought I was doing something, and I'm just messed up. That's waste. So now we got this. So I'm going to do 3 kinds. So I got the white. So and these, and then we're done. Because once I get the balloon and put happy birthday, we got the flowers. I'm going to do some real quick pics and everything. We're good. So this is a waste. Which I put this away. And so let's do this on the correct setting, which is vinyl. And just make it deep. And I may have to do 2 passes. That's how you handle that. And the reason why you wouldn't use glitter, even though I wasn't even thinking, because glitter is going to cut through the material, which it did. So when your settings are set correctly, this should have, like vinyl, you know, with vinyl it has the backing so you can put the transfer on, so it's not going to cut through that transfer. So that's the reason for it. But as I said, I wanted a shiny glitter to put on the balloon. And this is not the favorite, but we were on a time crunch. I need to go to Home Depot and get some adhesive wipes. Hands. So we are finished all these. Oh, these are cool. Good. So let's move on to I got some pre-made So these are pretty, but I noticed, and I got these on Amazon, that because I'm going to stick these in the styrofoam. These are really thin. This is not even going to stick. Okay, sorry about that. So these are like really thin. So these are not even going to stick, but they're pretty. And when I get stuff full, so I want to. Wait, I was about to. So that's not going to work. So I cut off the bottom of the stem, put a little hot glue on it. I need something sturdy so when it sticks in, so that's fine. That'll give me what I need. Actually, I'm on top of this. But now, if I had time, if I got this, like if this was for a customer, if I had time on here, I would, I mean, you can, because this is just, it's not strong enough. Or actually, let me see something. Yeah, for certain things, sometimes it's not that deep. And I have wire cutters. I don't know where that's why I'm looking like I shouldn't be using a pair of scissors for this. So at least I can make these a little stronger. Or you can always like take stuff like this here. Like if I had time, I mean, but I don't have time. Like I said, we are working and we probably gonna just work with what we have. And I'm more concerned with the tips. Because this is not gonna stick in the styrofoam. That won't stick in the styrofoam. So I'm cutting out the tips of it, and I need something here. So I might, just for time. And you see how certain things, even though it's like Amazon, certain ones are just cheap, you can work with these because these are pretty. Like if you had a bridal shower, you're going to have to work. It's different, plenty of videos how you can take steam, get these petals to full out to look more realistic. But like this was last minute, stuff came in. I have other orders in other works, and this is what I'm working with. So, but it can be done. It's just put some time in it. So for all those brides that have things come up, yes, you can do some DIY stuff yourself because florals are very expensive. I mean, well, that ain't gonna work. And these are the only ones I have to work with. So I'm just want something that's going to stick in the styrofoam. That's basically it. And this is where I'm just going to put a bead of hot glue up here. Get you to stay. I really don't even need a bead of you. Get you to stay. I'm not really going to be worried about that. That'll work. So that was just these. But these were pretty. And they're black. They're pretty. I'll do these as gone. And I sort of, because I'm going to speed up for time. So these are cute. I like these. You could do a lot. Somebody could do some. I sort of like these. These are really nice. I know I got this snipper. And if the name is not on the, if the happy birthday don't cut out in that metallic, I'm going to move on. There's nothing I can do. I'm not going to fiddle around with that metallic at all. Like this wire is like really, I mean, and that's why some stuff got to test out. That's why people are like, oh, this is a high return rate. But sometimes, you know, we get what we pay for. But you can make it work and make it more sturdy. You're just going to have to add some extra stuff to it. So I'll get that. This is fine. As far as I'm concerned, I spent too much time on flowers. And actually was good. I found some of these, so this will work. That's what I want to do. I came up with this idea. I don't know how we gonna work, but we're gonna work. We're going to do something. And I'm about to sit down now. Now, normally I would have done all this stuff like in batches because I batch stuff. But again, this was last minute. I don't know how this is going to come out. But I'm going to be using this within this design. And I like this black organza with these little pearls. So I said, well, let me make a couple. And I saw this on Amazon. And this is a... it's for a floral wrap. You can use it as a floral wrap, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, this would be cute to make a little, because this, you know, just peekaboo through. You know, sometimes you need some other color because I got a lot of black here. So I want to deal with that black. And that's all I'm doing, is just giving some contrast from the black. Now for me, like I said, this design was all done with AI. So AI even told me what materials I need. Now, you don't have to use it per example, but I needed to get some things done. So and far as for me, they look like little flowers, so that's going to be that nice peekaboo look that you get within your and you can even say centerpiece, but these are balloon bouquets. So I'm doing this as a gift. So for those that may have just joined, told about it last minute, it's for family, and I wanted to put something together real quick, so I did. And these things are expensive. So when people ask you what you get for us, all the materials, these are expensive. So when you see people charging $250 or more, and you're like, why is so much? It's just a balloon. It's just $5. Well, you got to buy the materials. Now, unless, I mean, you can get your costs down like wholesale. But I don't have this. Like I used to. Like we have, you know, flowers and... Well, I love flowers, especially when we're selling more physical products. And, I do a lot of centerpieces. So to show them, I would put flowers and stuff in. But I don't do or get them now like I used to. Because moving more towards the teaching. But I still do the crafts. I'm always about that. This is really cute. And I don't have time to play, but man, I could do something with this. I like this. I'm gonna do one more because we on time, so we get ready to see. Because I came together, I'm like, okay, like you see these little hearts, these little illusions, we got to get to that. And right now we get ready to see if my metallic vinyl cut. If it didn't cut, I'm moving. I'm going to hook it to this balloon, and I'm going to call it a Charlie Brown Christmas, and maybe I'll work with that later. But I got to get these flowers in here, and because we have to get going. And that is what I will do. Scissors need sharpening. Goodness gracious. That's that. This is going to be a wrap with this. If it didn't work out, I'm done. I think I have some plain black metallic matte I'll use, but I'm not going to look for it right now. Well, I don't need to. I'll go to my vinyl section in my craft room, but I'm not going to worry about it right now, because that's like the last thing, because I got less than an hour. So let's see. Okay. Should have did another pass, but it came out. And I changed my blade. So, not all of it. And it's this fine script. That's one of the things too, like, nope, but not like I want. So we're not gonna fiddle around with this right now. I'm not. I'll deal with this later. Yeah, I'm not gonna fiddle with this. And I just need to know. I'm just looking at stuff. Here. So she's good. Now, if you are a florist and you are watching, I'm going to tell you what I say all the time. I'm not a florist at all. I'm just somebody that likes crafting, and I'm putting something together. So if you see something, you're welcome to come teach my audience how to put certain things together. I just know some stuff. And we are just doing it DIY. So, can't do everything. You see, putting these sticks in, this sort of, ooh, this is helping with my, okay. Look at that, those black, these are really pretty. I think so. And I'm gonna need more flowers. So I had 2 bouquets. This is not enough. And this is an 8.5 box. So this one needs to. Like I said, I'm not gonna worry about that. I need more flowers. I need more flowers. My niece is so lucky. She have an aunt that used to do a lot of events, and when she gets stuff, because I have flowers. So we're going to put these in here. Because like I said, this was last minute. Where are my snippers? I can't do this. Like I say, I have a floor wall in the back side of our basement because my whole thing is I work in my basement. So I went and grabbed some white stuff. So I'm just going to try to get this fuller. And this is probably going to be a Michael thing if he's here. Because these are not cutting for me. And we don't spend too much time on it. Oh, man. Ugh. I think my husband is somewhere. I have him cut this. This is why I like bushes, certain ones. Where's your moderator? Where's my moderator? Not this morning. It's on our own. We're doing, that is funny. I'll have to tell Michael. He might be home. He ran out. That is funny. He'll love that. Where's my moderator? I said when I first started, today, you guys are just watching me do something in motion. I'm doing a last minute gift idea. I wanted to do a balloon bouquet for my niece. They just told us about a brunch on Tuesday. Just decided to have something. Her birthday is actually Sunday, and I don't know as far as the plans. And we live in Maryland, so if everybody knows, they're looking for this big snow ice. And it's her 18th, so at the last minute, because Sunday is a wrap for whatever plans as far as hat. So we're just doing something real quick on today. So I am just putting something together really quick, and just inspired by this. All is created by, like, with AI. So, but that is funny. I'm gonna tell Michael. You guys said, where's my moderator? He'll love that. He will definitely love that. I'll see if he's even here. I think I heard the ring. So that is funny. That is good. I like that. So that is funny. So I just wanted to do some the little hearts that I have in here. So because with crafting, we're gonna make it easy. We're not gonna stress out, especially for those last minute things. And like if I had like more time, I mean, it would be things where I could put this together and stuff. Oh, it's so good. I'm happy. So that's how I got through that. So we're just going to be building that. And remember, I did all this with AI. So we're going to be adding this, our Chanel 18, because I don't have time to do it. Our balloon, we're going to put our balloon up on here. And we're going to be wrapping up and go. And this is, and I'm going to decorate here. We made this metallic base. So I did this. This is all made out of cardboard and everything. Because Leslie do not have time for that. Give me a second. I'm going to look for something else. Let me see if Michael is here. So we're going to do another one. Sorry, my moderator is not here. I thought that was funny. Michael would really love that. So, yeah. If anybody's new to the channel, most of the time my husband Michael is being a moderator on here. So, like I said, this is last minute. And we don't have time to be stressing. But like I said, join us on January 28th, free webinar on AI for crafting. I do teach AI for crafting, and I do teach crafting because everything's not about image. Like I said, I'm not a balloon artist. I just needed something for inspiration because this was last minute and it helped me. Is it going to look exactly like? No. Do I care? Nope. Do I get my end result? Yes. Did we have a hiccup already? Well, did I have a hiccup? Yeah, for the balloon, I wanted to put happy birthday. That ain't gonna happen because my metallic is not working. So get these self-sealing. I mean, and this is perfect, especially like for Valentine's Day coming. Guys, get that. How do you sign up for the class? I'll put the webinar and the link. I'll put the webinar on the link. I have one link tree, so I'll put that up. Also, you can also email me at info@thepartycrafter.com for the webinar link. I can send that. But this is how I use AI. Yes, I do it for design, but I'm telling you, I'm loving it when it even puts the name and the age of the person you're making stuff for. That's just me. I got some white ones. And like I said, with this here, I just, because I don't do balloon bouquets, I uploaded a picture for reference that I like. Two things. One was the big bouquet and this one, but the one that was someone's on Etsy, they just had a balloon in a box. They didn't even have flowers. And it was like it was blue. So what I did, and with my prompt, I'm like, I want something over the top. She likes black and white. Some silver, Chanel. She's really girly. And I want you to create me something wow factor. And that's what it created. But not only that, it told me if I wanted to make that, all the materials that I needed. Now, you don't have to do that because that was like over the top, but it also gave the price. So for those that sell, that's because I know that's one issue a lot of people struggle with. Okay, oh, I'm sitting up here looking like, how do you put this whole thing? Now, because of these, how these are, I'm going to do these like two. Because of this balloon, I don't like the base on here. And I'm always about structure when I look at certain, like, why is this? But you know what? We said we're going to keep moving because this was last minute. It's almost like somebody asked you to do something this morning. You're going to get what you get. And it's filled with love. That's all that matters, right? But imagine what you can do. Because sometimes people say, well, I love to craft. I have a Cricut. I have a silhouette. I like crafting, or I love to. I'm just not good with coming up with designs. Now you can get somebody to make your designs or something, or I'm not good with colors and things like that. So then here. So that is where it helps. Oh guys, whoever asked where is the moderator, he just walked in. Like I said, he will love that. Oh, did you hear I needed adhesive? Oh wait, moderator, come around. Here's the moderator. He came around with my adhesive wipe. So he must be was watching as he was driving because he had to do some errands. Because if you see me clean with Lysol, like this is the moderator. So moderator is here. But get these like Grime Boss and stuff.
Amazon gift card.
Oh, an Amazon gift card.
Okay.
So we're putting some cash up in here. Amazon gift card stuff in here. So that's what's going on here. So, because we got a lot of entrepreneurs in the house, so people are doing different things. Everybody's doing, making sure you get to the post office, stuff like that, dropping stuff off because of that incoming snow. So all of us are in here like busy today. I have orders going on. I'm like, oh my goodness. You know, especially with the upcoming snow. So you take all that stuff into consideration. And then we got this event. And like I said, my husband's side of the family, they start stuff on time. I don't know why. I don't even be thinking about it anymore. So that's enough on here because I may do something and where's my curl? So I'm gonna put my moderator. Work. Now, one of the things I was gonna do with this, with the balloon, so you see how on here they have on the hearts, you can just get these self-adhesive stickies and put on here, but I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm not feeling, I've never used this balloon, but like I said, this was last minute. Oh, okay. If we can stay on the strip, I'm loving this. Hold up. Oh my goodness, take me to the king. Yeah, we done added some bling. I'm liking this. See, when Leslie, it told me the stuff to get. Nobody have time to be putting individual little sparkly dots. This is adhesive all on one. Oh. I am loving this. Man, you guys don't know. You can't see the little detail on here. But, and this is the stuff I teach. What tools to use, what materials to use. When stuff stop working, I go to the next thing, like you just know. And that comes with time. That's not something you got to put in, you got to put in a time for it. That comes with time. And that's with anything. That's like if you're a cook or stuff like that. You know what ingredients and stuff to use. That just comes with time. But I know I just added some bling bling to this. Now I'm not a fan of, I should have put it on before I stuck them in. That would have worked. That goes into time. I'm not a fan. This is one where if I didn't need it for today, I would have sent it back to Amazon. Saying a description, because these should have been like a cream. These are really cheap. You can almost see through them. So it's thrown off, but it's going to do what it do because we moving today. And that's how it is. And the last piece we're going to add is our balloon. And I'm going to start, it's a hard stop at 11:30, maybe 11:20, so whatever's done. And I don't worry about it. Hard stop. Where's the white pearls? So our moderator, everything is here. And move this where I won't forget this. Right now. I have these. And I have some white pearls on the show. There you go. And then I got the white pearls, which and you can do this on get the big Mylar balloons and blow them up and do the same thing. It's really, now I got this pack because it had different sizes. And sometimes it's just the little things on here. Now, this one, we ain't doing. Let's see. See, she trying to, yeah, this one not a strip, man. But at least she got the adhesive. Now, if I had time, I'll be doing that. This will be a job I'm about to give to the moderator. And that's what we get ready to do. So Mr. Moderator can put the pearls around the heart. Because I'm getting ready to do these. And actually this works. This is sufficient with the balloon. Even though all this really goes together. So you see how you're just building stuff? This is so cute to me. And, you know. And I'm just making skewers. I love these bamboo skewers. I use them. These things are so quick and efficient. And these flowers I'm going to get. Moderator, when you get a chance, I need you to cut this one too. I can't forget. Anyway, so I don't even need these.
Where?
Where I was trying to cut it.
Right here?
Yeah. So this is here. And guys, you know how when you're doing stuff and it's like last minute, you like sweating and stressing? I'm not doing none of that. I don't. And one of the reasons is because I know the tools to use. And just keep going. So like I didn't want the skewer stick all the way up at the top with this. So, but I don't want my top like flapping. I'm just going to use a foamy. This is, so it's starting, this is what you do as you're building your thing out. I mean, when you customize them. I created all these Chanel little perfumes this morning. Less than a minute. Took me more time to upload it on to get it cut on my one of my Cricuts. I had to, because the scanner wasn't picking up the marks and we didn't have time to work with that and clean. We just moved on to another machine, and that's what we did. I didn't get frustrated. I'm not going to sit and, because I don't have time. I will deal with it. It'll work. There's nothing wrong with the machine. It just didn't want to work this morning. Look at this. And I feel a little bit of pink in there because she likes pink too. So we're coming together. And this is when hot glue is your friend. Hot glue gun is your friend. That's what I'm saying. Now, because I want this, I should have showed you this. Because I want this to stick up higher, this is where I'm putting my score. You can, if you make stuff like this, these are good for floral bouquets, or like here, even a centerpiece table. So even though I don't have a stick, you don't want this flapping. So guys, if you can see that, you don't want that flapping. So I'm just going to take 2 foamies, put in the middle. 2 foamies, put in the middle. You can't see that on here. I'm just putting my foamies in there. And there you go. And then I have something that is higher. Now, if I really wanted to make it higher, because you can get dollies bigger. I mean,
just a perimeter.
Yeah, just a perimeter. I could do this, but I don't have to do all that. But you get where I'm going at with this. Michael cut this one, and this is good. I could just stick here. And a lot of times, if you don't, so you did this. So we're getting all sorts of stuff on here. I think this is coming along pretty cute. And this is where you would have like all your greenery and stuff in here. This is your filler. So you have some filler. And oh goodness, I got so many flowers. Michael, cut this when you get a chance. But not right now.
Where?
Where your finger is fine. So these saved the day. So the balloon, because the vinyl on the balloon wasn't working, I'm not looking for any other stuff. I mean, as I'm making this and turning it and filling that around, that's how we roll. Because like I said, this was last minute and we have a hard stop and we are doing the best. But you can still craft like this on the go. And this all was with AI. If I did not have the AI to help me with the inspiration for the design, and then for me, like, okay, I'm not gonna do all of this because I knew what time constraints I had. What can I pull from that? Because, you know, I'm a crafter. I know how to. So I'm pulling stuff from it. I'm like, okay, we're going to do this. And because I can't do it this day, I mean, I just found out about this. So what can I do that is really cute? And that's and we might have just too much because, you know, Leslie likes to do it over the top. And some things you don't need all that. So these were my little things. Because I told chat I wanted something wow. And I asked for wow based off of something that was on an Etsy seller, and they just had a balloon. I said, take this for reference. Create me something wow. I want a Chanel theme. That's what I wanted. And so because I'm looking at time in here, so I'm going to get into, I got one more of these. Now, I like whoever made these flowers on Amazon. They weren't expensive for a bunch, but the bottom of it, they're floppy. I mean, you could use them for like a wedding bouquet or brown, but you're going to have to put some sturdiness in them. I usually get my flowers from like eFavor Mart or something. I like theirs. You get them in the box, the wholesale. I like them. And like these here, I found what this is HomeSense. I went in HomeSense one day and they just had these and they were like, I don't know, less than $1 for the whole thing. I think they added them like with a Christmas thing one year. And I'm like, you ain't say nothing but a word. Give me these. I think I got like over 50 strings of this for, when you get a chance you can grab that. 50 strings, like less than 20 bucks or something. Now this is that filler, so even for like the inside, this is where you can do stuff or put anything in. I'm going to be, because we're going to put our balloon on here, but I have one design that I gotta put on here because I want to put on here. I want to put some pearls. I did want to get, where's my picture? Okay. Well, we might be a little late. Thank you, Michael. Michael did this thing here. So you just put the adhesive.
Where's this?
Just cut. Like right here. Adhesive.
The whole thing?
Yeah. And we almost got too much going on in here, but look at here. Okay, and guys, you don't know what's going on in my head, but because this is not a real pearl and this is the first time I'm using this is like making me feel very now like uncomfortable, like we don't like you, but how are we going to make you look like I need you to look? And I don't even know, because you're about to give me a complex here. Okay. That's my photo. Okay, I know where you're going. Phew, I had to stop because I don't like this. So I'm like, okay, how are we going to use this? So we got our rest. Okay. Of our fuller, we're going to put our balloon on it in a second. These are good. You can stick straight into your styrofoam. That's why I like it. And we got probably a little bit too much. Mike was working on one more thing. And I sort of like, because I like the over-exaggerated look anyway. So this is working for me. So I'm going to move this over. And right now, where we are, this is going to be my last thing. And I'm looking for one more thing. Where is my brooch? So I got like this one for this, and I think I'm gonna do this. And I'm looking at time, and look, I had this. So we're looking at time here. But like I said, this is a brunch that starts at, ooh, maybe I should just put this, and put this around. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I have enough. Let me make sure I have enough of this to go around. So if anybody doesn't see, I'm about to put this like all around. Here. I don't know if you on TikTok can see, so let me move back. Okay. So here. So keep this here. So hopefully I have enough. And we are going to be done. Come on. And actually, I could do many of things. This is where I love this too. And you know what? I might just do this and call it a Charlie Brown Christmas one time. This is sometimes like here, you make that decision. I'm still going to do this because, like I said, we got to go.
11:17.
Yeah, we don't have time. Now, if I knew I wanted to do this up front, I would have put the adhesive rhinestone wrap around this in the beginning. But we are designing on the fly. I'm still taking my time. I know my materials. I know what will work. I know how long certain things are going to do. Sometimes you just have to pivot. And that's what I'm doing. Like you could spend hours doing one thing. I'm not. It's just preparation. So make sure you sign up. I'll put the link for the webinar, the AI crafting webinar. Also, make sure you're on our email list for our crafting classes because I teach crafting classes now. I know people want to do chip bags and certain things. I can do that. Guys, some of that stuff is boring to me. I've been crafting for years. I like to teach the fundamentals. So you can use your Cricut machine however you want and do many things. because I'm always looking at the big stores. Like they've already taken gable boxes. They're going to take it, especially if you're trying to sell, you know, but it is always going to be a customer. You have that customer that says, hey, I don't want to make anything. And they'll buy it. You guys got to remember, we are the market. Now, I did my little, because I'm going to do something here.
Gage on TikTok said, how about a bow?
I was going to do a bow, but we running for time. We running for time. I should have got, now I'm mad I didn't get that pre-made bow. Remember, this was a last minute gift. I got to be at the event by 12 o'clock. And I could do far as the bow on it. I would have too. I did want to do a bow. Let's see if I have time, but it won't be I need to get something else on. Michael, I have a diamond in the spray tent. See if that's dry. I spray painted a diamond. So,
This?
yeah, but I'm not going to do that. No, that's no good.
That's a mess.
Take that. That didn't work anyway. Thanks, Michael. Okay, so what's as far as a bow? Let's see if we can get one real quick. I do not like, I want to send this paper back. I do not like it. I mean, ribbon back. If someone says let's do a bow, let's do a bow real quick so I can put this on here. But for this, they said it was a satin. And I didn't even have to take it out of the wrapper. I knew, I was like, this is some bowl. That's all I can say. That it was some bowl. Soon as I saw it, I was like, what in the Charlie Brown Christmas is this? Oh, let me do the white on top of here. Like, what in the world? I was like, this is not satin. Bad. Here. Oh, you know what worked either. I was like, this is not. Oh, I need a twisty. I was like, this is not no, ow. See, now I want to burn myself. Here, like, this is not, this won't be one of my best bows, but this will be my quick bow. If you have some twisties, you gotta get you a bow. I'm doing my drama. It won't have a drop. I wanted something on here and have both. Oh my goodness. Don't you guys love crafting? Let me see. Well, it really doesn't matter because nobody's going to see this part. Scissors are dull. Need my fabric scissors. Use the right scissors. I need fabric scissors. These are my craft scissors, and you have certain ones, so I do have fabric scissors. But where's that brooch? I just had that brooch. Okay. We don't have time. Got 2 brooches. Guys, she first picked for the brooch. I got this one. I could do this one. What?
To keep you on track, they said don't be late. 11:25.
And I'm telling you, y'all see my husband, they gonna be on time. I'm like, who eat? Look, give me a couple minutes. They'll be giving you nothing. I'm like, okay, whatever. I respect that. That's y'all thing. Listen. I think like we're even getting where it's just going to be too much. And I'm like, different things. This is when you come like twisty ties. So these are things that work. Things that you can hide stuff with. So now I sort of got my little pearl thing. I wanted to have this here. So I'm about to hot glue. Give me another long hot glue stick. Go ahead. No, that's too big. It's the skinny ones. You know what? Where did it go? We got a black, and I may not even put this brooch because this brooch is heavy. And I don't know if this brooch is gonna stick. Oh, give me the stuff I can hold that. I'll put this in. You got money, gift card. I don't know how I'm going to do the money thing. You got 1 minute. Gift card. And we done. Because I said I had to stop at it's there. And let me see if we can come up something really quick, because for the money, see, this is thinking on the cuff. I don't know if that's going to work, so I'm just put the money. Actually, this is going to work, because what I'm going to do, so actually that's in here pretty good. And we over about 1 minute. But we're fine, because they don't live too far. So, other than unless somebody does this, this money's not moving. Here, this looks good. Oh, let's do it where the money is sitting in the Chanel. And we are done.
In the nick of time.
How did I do, guys? So we are done. So we even got our bling. So done. So don't forget, I'm going to have the AI. I'll send out the link for the webinar for January the 28th. And that is going to be showing you AI to crafting. I do teach AI, but I only teach AI for craft tools. I made all this morning. This is AI. So with AI, it told me what materials and everything to do. I cut out, it has a name. And we got to go, because it's Alyssa's birthday and we are in Maryland and they are expecting a snowstorm, and Miss Leslie still hasn't gone to the market. So guys, be blessed, and I will talk to you tomorrow.